Assalamualaikum Madam, my name is Nur Diana and along with my friend Haziq and Nur Nadia Yasmin, today we will be presenting about the chemicals in cosmetics sold in California. For the introduction, cosmetics by legal definition are any products sold or marketed with the intent that they be applied on the body for cleansing, beautifying, promoting attractiveness, or otherwise altering the appearance of a person. Some cosmetic products may contain chemicals known or suspected to cause cancer, birth defects, or other developmental or reproductive harm. Most people are not aware on how much chemicals are in the cosmetics that they use daily and the harm they may come with it. There is currently no mandatory safety testing of cosmetic products sold in the United States, and the FDA does not have the legal authority to approve nor deny cosmetics before they go on the market. Companies that manufacture or market cosmetics have the responsibility to ensure the safety of their products, but no law or regulation requires specific tests to demonstrate the safety of individual products or ingredients, which means that cosmetic products may contain ingredients with very limited to no safety testings. Furthermore, full ingredient disclosure is not required in the case of fragrance or flavors, and products for professional use are not required to have any ingredients listed on the label. Therefore, a user cannot make fully informed decisions or be sure of which ingredients to avoid if they have no adverse reaction to a product. Through the California Safe Cosmetic Program, information was able to be collected on cosmetic manufacturers, packers, and distributors with aggregated sales of greater than 1 million American dollar and whose products are sold in California for the year 2000 to 2020. Our project aim is to explore, examine, analyze, compose derived attributes, and design data representation that shows chemicals in cosmetics sold in California from 2000 to 2020. Based on the sales historical data analysis, it can be found that which brand contains the highest number of chemicals and identifying which product category contains the highest number of chemicals. Hence, this data representation will be able to help people by making complex data more accessible, readable, understandable, and usable.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Narnada Yasmin Aziz and I will continue from this section. In this section, I will explain about the objectives of the study. Our first objective is to identify the most used chemicals that are in cosmetic products. Second objective is to determine which brand, based on their primary product category, contains the highest number of chemicals. And our last objective is to examine at what period products were most discontinued based on their subordinate product category. Now I will explain about the scope of analysis. For the scope of analysis, this study is focused on the chemicals that are found in cosmetics sold in California, United States of America for the year 2000 to 2020 through the CSCP. The dataset contains 130,836 observations and 22 attributes. The attributes consist of the CDPH ID, product name, CSF ID, CSF, company ID, company name, brand name, primary category ID, primary category, subcategory ID, subcategory, CAS ID, CAS number, chemical ID, chemical name, initial date reported, most recent date reported, discontinued date, chemical created date, chemical updated date, chemical date removed, and chemical count for each product. New attributes will be derived based on the existing attributes. In this section, I will explain their methodology used to conduct their data analysis. The first one is data gathering. The dataset was retrieved from a federal government website managed by the US Department of Health and Human Services, and it contains information about chemicals in cosmetics that has been reported to the California Safe Cosmetics Program (CSCP) in the California Department of Public Health (CDPH). The main purpose of CSCP collecting the dataset is to make the information available to the public. The second step is data description. This is the step where we describe about the data that has been gathered and give the information needed to understand about the data set. Next is data dictionary. In this section, the details and information about its type and description of all attributes will be explained. Next is the stages and steps involved in data analysis. There are 4 steps involved in data analysis. The steps included are data preparation, data classification, data analysis, and data visualization. Basically, in data preparation, we had to perform we had to perform the data analysis properly to avoid a misleading conclusion. Therefore, we did a data cleaning. From the data cleaning, we find out that several attributes has no assigned value or known as missing values. The missing values that existed in the dataset have been removed from 100,000, 114,508 observations to 113,836 observations. The total number of observations that have been removed is 672 observations. The next steps is data classification. Data classification can be defined as the process of organizing data to its relevant categories. In this dataset, the dataset was grouped or derived into new 5 attributes. The attributes are company type, chemical states, types of chemical harms, discontinued product, and chemical removed. Next step is data analysis. Data analysis is the process of evaluating and analyzing data using analytical and statistical tools in order to discover and explore useful information and support the decision making. During this step, the previously prepared data will be imported into visualization software such as Tableau to produce an output. And the last step involved in this section is data visualization. Data visualization is the graphical representation of information and data. This step is crucial as it generates output of different visualized data such as graph, maps, and charts from which user can gain knowledge. The visualized element provide an accessible way to see and understand trends and patterns in dataset that cannot be easily seen by raw data. Next is derivative attributes. As mentioned earlier, we have 5 derivative attributes, which is company type, type of chemical harms, chemical state, discontinued product, and chemical removed. The last one is data issues. In this section, problems and issues that occurred in the dataset will be explained. Data redundancy problem was encountered where a few of the attributes have repetitive information. For instance, the attribute product name and company name are included with the attribute product ID and company ID, which essentially provides identical information. Minor formal issues can also be found in data type attributes such as the initial reported date and the chemicals created at attribute. Multiple errors found in terms of year value in the date type attributes. Multiple errors found in terms of year value in the date format attributes. Minor spelling error can also be found in a few of the attributes in the data, such as in the product name and the categories attribute. Missing values can be found in multiple attributes in the dataset. For the analysis and findings, I will explain for the first three charts. Then I will pass it to my group members and they will continue to present. For the first chart, its title is Total Percentage of Chemicals Removed by Year. The figure shows the total percentage of chemicals removed from the year 2000 to 2020. Generally, it can be concluded that from the chart, the number of chemicals removed is recorded to be the highest in 2009. As mentioned earlier, it can be clearly seen that the year 2009 has the highest percentage of chemicals removed from cosmetic products compared to other mentioned years, with 28% chemicals removed, followed by year 2013 with 23% of chemicals removed. In 2000, no chemicals were removed from the cosmetics products. To sum up, in 2009, the awareness of chemical in cosmetics was rising. This initiated the society in becoming more aware and conscious regarding this issue. But the awareness trend has been going through upward and downward ever since. Furthermore, some cosmetics companies have reported removing ingredients from products since they began reporting to California Safe Cosmetics Program (CSCP), although CSCP has not verified the reason for removal. The next chart explains the total number of chemicals by product category. The figure shows the total number of chemicals by its product category in descending order. There are a total of 13 different product primary categories in personal care, ranging from beauty products to shaving and baby care products. It can be recognized that the category non-permanent makeup products contain the highest number of chemicals. Vice versa, baby products hold the lowest number of chemicals. As mentioned before, non-permanent makeup products holding the record of containing the highest number of chemicals with 75,118 chemicals, taking up more than half of the total number of chemicals, specifically 66%. Meanwhile, baby products only have 49 chemicals. In summary, although the number of chemicals contained in baby products are relatively low, this issue cannot be ignored. Pregnant women, children, and babies are more vulnerable to toxic development compared to others. This information is useful and can be used as a guideline for consumers in making a right choice. This figure shows the continuity of product according to its chemical state. There are three types of chemical state: gas, liquid, and solid. For products that stated unknown as their chemical state, it is because the companies labeled the chemicals as trade secret. Therefore, there are no ways to find out the chemical names and its states. From the chart, it can be said that the majority of the cosmetics product is still ongoing. It also can be recognized that widely held of chemical state is in solid, followed by liquid state. Both gas and unknown chemical state comprise of less than 1%. Only 11.3% of the cosmetic products has been discontinued, and 88.7% of the products are still retailing in the market and reachable to consumers. As a conclusion, countless cosmetic products that contain harmful chemicals are still available in the market. Companies may report that a product has been discontinued or that an ingredient has been removed from a product, but all information is still going to be kept in the public database along with the discontinued or removed date.
The fourth chart is based on the first objective, which is used to identify the most used chemicals that are in cosmetic products. From the chart, it can be seen that 2009 recorded the highest number of products reported, with minor spikes in 2014 and 2019. The most used chemical in cosmetic products is found to be titanium dioxide, which is widely used in makeup products. And lastly, companies like Cosmopharm and Regis Corporation has the highest average count in their products, which are 5 and 4 counts, which comprise of mostly hair care and skincare products. The fifth chart is based on the second objective, which is used to determine which brand, based on their primary product category, contains the highest number of chemicals. From the chart, makeup brands like Sephora, Revlon, and L'Oreal acquire some of the highest number of accumulated chemicals in their products when compared between brands. This statement is spotted in the second graph when makeup products rank the highest with a total of 75,118 chemicals when compared between the primary categories. The subordinate product category from the makeup category that has the highest amount of chemicals falls onto lip colored products, eyeshadows, and also foundation and bases products. The sixth chart is based on the third objective, which is used to examine at what period products were most discontinued based on their subordinate product category. From the chart, it could be seen that out of 113,836 reported products containing harmful chemicals, only 12,906 products have been discontinued, which were primarily occurring the most in the year 2013 and 2016. Since the peak in 2016, the rate of products discontinuation has slowly decreased, which could be largely due to the beauty products being largely unregulated in the United States, with no new regulations or laws since the past decades. Out of the discontinued products, based on the subordinate product category, most of the products consisted of makeup products such as eyeshadows, lip colors, foundation and bases, as well as lip glosses.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haziq bin Muhammad Zaki and I will continue with the chart number 7. So the chart number 7 shows the type of chemical state that has been used in the cosmetic product sold in California. For the records, most of the cosmetic product in California contain the solid type of chemical state. Usually, the solid chemical state is in powder form such as face powder, eyeshadow, body powder, and baby powder. This powder is used to assist with oily skin and also to reduce the shininess of the face. Next, the second highest number of chemical state that was found in the cosmetic product sold in California is liquid. Example of liquid chemical state are shampoo, moisturizer, micellar water, and sunscreen. Shampoo is a hair care product that is used to clean the hair, while moisturizer is micellar water and sunscreen are commonly used at the face area, which help to prevent the dryness in the skin, removing the makeup from the skin, and also to absorb or reflect some of the sun ultraviolet (UV) radiation and thus helps protect against sunburn. Meanwhile, the smallest single point out of the least number of chemical state that was found in cosmetic product in California is gas. There are several types of gas such as alkane, alcohol, aerosol that can be found in the bottle of deodorant. Deodorant is used to prevent bacterial action on sweat, typically by blocking the sweat glands. So for the chart number 8, the figure shows the type of chemical harm that the consumer may get when they are using the cosmetic product. The pie chart shows a very big number of the products sold in California contain the carcinogen harm. Carcinogen harm is a substance capable of causing cancer in the living tissue. Next, the second highest number of products sold in California containing pneumoconiotic agent. This agent can lead to pneumoconiosis disease, which is a lung disease caused by dust particles. Next, only 441 of the total products that has been sold in California containing a safe chemical, while the other 668 of the products sold containing secret ingredient which we do not know the effects that the consumer might get when they are using the product. So this is our infographics for the chemicals in cosmetics sold in California. So we stated 4 important information for the readers, such as top 10 brands with highest numbers of chemicals, top 5 chemicals in baby products, continuity of the product containing chemical substance, and also the product category with highest numbers of chemical. Next, we move to the conclusion part. In conclusion, the most used chemical in cosmetic product is found to be titanium dioxide, which is widely used in makeup products. It has been found that brands like Sephora, Revlon, and L'Oreal acquire some of the highest number of accumulated chemicals in their products. Out of 113,836 reported products containing harmful chemicals, only 12,906 products has been discontinued, which are primarily occurring the most in the year 2013 and 2016. Out of the discontinued product, based on the subordinate product category, most of the product consists of makeup products such as eyeshadow, lip color, foundation, bases, and lip glosses. The intention of this study is to increase awareness of potential hazards in cosmetics and to provide guidelines for consumers in making a right choice. In a population with little regulatory oversight, this information serves as the resource for consumers who want to make informed choices about personal care products and as a potential driver towards safer alternative ingredients. That's all from us. Thank you for your time, and I'm wishing you to have a great day ahead. Thank you again, and Assalamualaikum.